Namaskar. I welcome you all to Discover India, a program that showcases the rich culture and traditions prevalent in India. Today, we shall take you down the lanes of some mesmerizing music, vivid arts, and the age-old epic tales of Ramayana. Kathak is one of the oldest forms of Indian dances that has contributed to a great extent in giving India the identity it has today. We shall now show you a beautiful, mesmerizing Kathak performance by Sri Jayant Kastur. The performance was held in the memory of Manna Srinivasan, an eminent cultural activist and secretary of the New Artists Forum.
The New Artists Forum, a trust committed to the cause of promotion of classical dance, organized the program in memory of its former secretary, late Manna Srinivasan, who was a well-known writer, critic, and researcher on performing arts. His specific contribution lies in the painstaking effort he undertook to introduce, showcase, and promote artists of the South in the capital.
New Artists Forum and Tarveen are not new to any of us, and nor was Manna's association with this organization and with other organizations which really benefited deeply from his, as I say, generosity. Scholars and Kala Premis are generous people. That has been my experience. You only have to call out to them and they will never look back, never count any cost in sharing whatever they have with you.
Artists, in spite of the fact that they deal with forms which we say are spiritual and which would lead them to a feeling of detachment and self-realization, are generally lost to themselves. Because the performing arts scenario is such that it doesn't allow you to think of others. And you first need somebody to notice your talent. You require a platform on which your talents can be exposed. You require the right communities to come and see what you are able to do. And in between, as you are progressing, you perhaps require somebody to hold your hand occasionally, because in this art form, there are highs and lows. And when you are low, you need somebody to give you some advice. And you also need people to assist you in providing resource material for any new work that you may be doing. And in all these fields, one found that Manna Srinivasan was always there to help. He was the bridge between the artists and all the art organizations, like the Sangeet Natak Academy, like the India International Center, like the Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. He was constantly doing things for the arts.
Nritya Chudamani Jayant Kastur replaced magic with rhythm at Kamani Auditorium recently with his stunning piece of Kathak performance before a spellbound audience. The former secretary and the chief executive of Sangeet Natak Academy, having mentored hundreds of dance exponents across the country for nearly 3 decades. Jayant was in his elements while performing in memory of Sri Manna Srinivasan in a classical dance program organized by New Artists Forum. Born 26 January 1955 in Jamshedpur and educated at St. Stephen's College in Delhi, Jayant Kastur represents a rare combination of excellence in classical art, academics, and public service. He has equally excelled in stage design, conceptualization and presentation of national and international shows, and public speaking on the subject of performing arts. He has pioneered several national and global projects and undertaken significant initiatives for preservation and promotion of the performing art traditions, which earned him wide respect across the country. He has extensively traveled abroad to countries such as USA, China, Japan, Korea, Brazil, among others, and designed international shows and programs in many countries. Jayant took to the stage in 1957, gave his first solo performance of Kathak in 1959, and gained wide acclaim as a child prodigy in his region during 1960s. Initially trained by Guru Sri Indra Kumar Patnaik, he later came under the tutelage of the renowned master of the Jaipur Gharana, Pandit Durga Lal, from whom he received higher training in Delhi. He is today recognized as an outstanding representative of Pandit Durga Lal's Kathak style. Jayant Kastwar has performed widely across the country and participated in major festivals of dance. He is known for his commanding performance as a soloist of the old school. With his exposure to different styles of Kathak dance for over half a century, he is at once traditional as he is innovative. He has also taught dance to young students from time to time, conducted workshops in different cities like Lucknow, Pune, Bhopal, Kolkata, Guwahati, Delhi among others, and given guidance to hundreds of young dancers.
देखी सुरतिया देखी सुरतिया देखी सुरतिया देखी सुरतिया अपने पिया की देखी सुरतिया अपने पिया की देखी सुरतिया देखी सुरतिया देखी सुरतिया अपने पिया की हार गई मैं तन मन को हार गई मैं तो तन मन को तेरे सगे मोरे पिया घर आए पिया घर आए मोरे पिया घर आए पिया घर आए मोरे पिया घर आए पिया घर आए पिया घर आए पिया घर आए तेरे सखे मोरे
कव्वालों की परंपरा में पीर हमारे पिया
तेरे सखे मोरे पिया घर आए तेरे सखे मोरे पिया घर आए पिया घर आए 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 मोरे पिया
The jhala that my great master used to perform, absolutely unparalleled. ज़रा सी कोशिश कर रहा हूँ गुरु जी के उस फेमस झाले की थोड़ी लय नीचे करके काम चलाऊँगा। झाला जो सितार में बजाते हैं गुरु जी को अत्यंत प्रिय था और बड़े चाव से किया करते थे। शायद कुछ विद्यार्थी बैठे हैं। गुरु जी बराबर कहा करते थे और बहुत ज़रूरी है हमारे, जैसा दाएं से हो वैसे ही बाएं पांव से बेटा करना होगा, वही वज़न वही जोर आना चाहिए।
For his achievements in dance, Jayant Kastwar has been honored with the titles of Nritya Chudamani by Sri Krishna Gand Sabha and Natya Padmam by Brahma Gand Sabha of Chennai. The Prachin Kala Kendra in Chandigarh honored him as Nritya Shiromani. He has also been honored with the prestigious Rajeshwar Saikia Barbaya Award of Assam and the Tal Vadya Samman conferred by the Madala Academy, Bhubaneswar.
The Attic recently organized a program titled as the Sitar of the Delhi Darbar, which had none other but the legendary sitar maestro Sohail Syed enthrall the audience with his mesmerizing sitar performance. Sohail Syed is the son and disciple of the legendary sitar maestro Ustad Syed Zafar Khan. So we shall now show you some of the images of this enthralling evening.
The Attic organized a sitar vadan at Regal Building this weekend, and the performer was none other than Sohail Syed of the famous Dilli Gharana. The program was titled as the Sitar of Dilli Gharana. The ambience at the Do was well matched with the theme and feel of the performance with aroma candles lit around. As soon as Sohail's fingers started moving along the strings of sitar, there was just music flowing all over. Sohail Syed is the son and disciple of sitar maestro Ustad Syed Zafar Khan of the Dilli Gharana. Sohail was born in the home surrounded by stalwarts of the Dilli Gharana. The Sursagar maestro Ustad Manman Khan, vocalist Ustad Chand Khan, Usman Khan, Hilal Ahmed Khan, Nasir Ahmed Khan and Iqbal Ahmed Khan. The Sarangi maestro Ustad Bundu Khan and the violin wizard Ustad Zahur Ahmed and his grandfather Ustad Zafar Ahmed Khan, sitar maestro. Sohail started learning sitar at the age of 5, and khayals and guts were his mother tongue even before he learned to speak. Naturally, his style blends tantrakari with flashes of Dilli Gharana gaiki.
जब से पिया परदेस गवत किनु, जब से पिया परदेस गवत किनु, अखियाँ तरस गई तारे गिन।
Quite naturally, Delhi has been home to a rich Gharana traditions. The performance by Sohail Saeed got a well-deserved attendance and appreciation by all present there, and praised Attic for giving them the opportunity to be a part of a wonderful weekend.
Art Spice, an organization and gallery devoted to promoting visual and performing arts, successfully hosted a show at the Metropolitan Hotel and Spa, New Delhi, depicting some of the finest arts created by artists like Babita Gupta, Hemant Rao and Randeep Das, and many more from all across India. We shall now give you a sneak peek into some of the various art forms that were depicted at the event.
Art Spice, an organization and gallery devoted to promoting the visual and performing arts, successfully hosted a show depicting some of the best art forms created by artists like Niladri Paul, Babita Gupta, Harish Ojha, Hemant Rao and Randeep Das. There are no rules for generating a random sequence sometimes. When people say they want random, that's not what they really want. Random clump more than most people expect. All that can be said about the sequence is, this is the sequence. The shortest way to generate the sequence is essentially to give the sequence itself. If by random someone means scattered around without a clear pattern and not clumped together, then random sequences might do the trick, was the theme of the show. Art Spice makes the arts accessible to those who are the potential patrons of the visual arts. At Art Spice, every canvas is a celebration of life and color to let you have an artful experience.
Drummers banging away to wake Kumbhakaran, Lakshman drawing the line to keep Sita inside. These and many more memorable images were on display from the story panel of Pusapati Parameshwar Raju at the ICCR Azad Bhavan Art Gallery. Let us now show you some of the images from this memorable event.
Drummers banging away to wake up Kumbhakaran, Lakshman drawing the line to keep Sita inside, Ram shooting the arrow into Ravan's navel on the advice of Vibhishan. These and many other emblematic images from the story panels of Pusapati Parameshwar Raju, whose creations were on display at ICCR Azad Bhavan Art Gallery. A 52-year-old man is seen busy practicing calligraphic strokes on a plain white paper, sometime attentive, sometime oblivious of the visitors, scanning his 35 bright red drawings, enhancing the radiance of the otherwise colorless walls they are mounted on. The visitors can't help looking at the man who did it with immense surprise. The reasons are two. One, they narrate almost entirely the mythological tale of Ramayana. And two, they are told with just a single or very few strokes. To add to it is the medium, the sacred red kumkum ointment. The creator of these works is Pusapati Parameshwar Raju, lovingly called P.P. Raju, a trained calligrapher from Aurangabad who specializes in grids and space division for design. Raju's work harks back to the time of cave art, where a few lines would suffice to tell the story. The tales from Ramayana are well known, but Raju brings them alive with witty brevity as the line thins, then thickens, and then thins. The women are identified with the knotted hair, the ink, and pen, sketches on paper, using a variety of nibs look simple enough. But the effort shows in the multiple lines. And his creations measuring 29 into 22.5 inches, done in light-proof ink on archival paper, has sort of opened a new genre of calligraphy. The iconic calligraphy, the exhibition was curated by art historian Koiri Mukherjee Ghosh, is first of its kind in the realm of calligraphy.
The show is based on Ramayanam, and there are 35 drawings in this show, and I have taken from various Ramayana narrations so that the whole narration becomes very simplified and straightforward. It took me 4 years to do this work, and I enjoyed creating these works. I use red color, and this red color is because it's difficult to work, and hope you all, if you come here, will enjoy the show.
Well friends, today we took you down the lanes of some beautiful and mesmerizing sitar music, enthralling Kathak dance performance, vivid arts that truly define the beauty of India, and finally the age-old epic tales told in Ramayana. That is all that we had in this episode of ours. You can write to us at the Director, Discover India, room number 27, CPC Doordarshan, Khelgaon, New Delhi 110049. You can also mail us at discoverindiadd@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching. We do hope you enjoyed the program. Namaskar.